Let's get right into the video. Today, let's talk about why is there no perfect running form. If you Googled perfect running form online, you'd see a lot of slow motion clips, you'd see all the red arrows, and someone telling you that, oh, your arms are wrong. But here's what research says. And listen carefully, research, not YouTube. Research says that there is no perfect single running form. Elite runners have wildly different techniques, yet they still run incredibly fast. I mean, let's look at the 400%. Quincy Wilson. Are you going to call that running form perfect? No, it's not a perfect running form. But you can't argue with the results, can you? So today let's look at that. Why is running form individual? And what actually matters biomechanically? And when did changing running form help or hurt you? So before we go, let's look at running form. What is it? Other than the obvious, running form is how your body solves a problem. You move forward as efficiently as possible using your anatomy. Your height, your limb length, your stiffness, strength, training history, these influence how you run. Not the YouTube videos, and remember this. YouTube videos and other athletes don't influence how you run. You influence how you run. Biomechanics research consistently shows that runners naturally self-optimize towards movement patterns that minimize energy cost for their own bodies. That's why copying elite runners' running form doesn't make you faster. It just makes you more uncomfortable. That leads me to the first thing I want to talk about. A really common myth I see is that everyone should run the same way. There is an enormous variation in running mechanics, even among world-class athletes. There's different arm carriages, their foot strikes the ground in different ways, so many different things. Yet, the runners have identical efficiency. Studies show that forcing a runner towards a model form often increases energy cost, at least in the short term. Your nervous system prefers what it has practiced 1,000 times, not what looks best for the Instagram or not what looks best for the YouTube. Another thing I've heard is that the foot strike determines performance. Heel striking, mid-foot striking, and forefoot striking exist at all elite levels. Research shows that there is no consistent performance advantage of one foot strike over another, especially when training history is accounted for. The only thing that changes is your injury risk. Switching foot strikes suddenly, especially without reducing volume, means your tissues adapt slowly. What actually matters? Instead of chasing perfect form, research highlights a few principles. Don't overstride. Have your cadence within the natural range, and have a stable posture but relaxed movement. And before you say, oh, that last point, isn't that saying how you should run? No. It's just a very, very small factor that every elite runner has constantly. The key idea here is to reduce unnecessary braking and wasted motion. But when can changing running form help? It can help during injury rehab and to reduce specific joint loads. Abrupt changes often increase injury risk, as I just said, and it can also increase the metabolic cost. Most improvement in form happens indirectly through strength training, drills, and mileage, not conscious correction. I mean, look at me for example. When I was 12 years old, I didn't run like the way I do now. Well, also I didn't really do much running when I was 12 years old. Now, the science is very clear. Running isn't about looking perfect. It's about being efficient for you. The fastest runners don't run correctly. They run consistently, efficiently, and with a form their bodies can sustain.